Welcome back. This is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story 1.19.4, Release Candidate 1. Just made a little world here to test things out on, get familiar with what it's doing. And we've got our tin bronze anvil ready. We've got some good stuff going on. And we're going to make some copper tools. Alright, that's cooled down. Oh no, it has not cooled down. That's what I meant, not cooled down. And we've got enough going on here where we could make a decent sized farm. I thought that we had... Oh, okay. I actually want these to be tin bronze. Oops. Don't know where we're going to set up our forge, but for right now, that looks like a beautiful place to be. It probably should have that. Huh. That's interesting. It let me handle that. This is anything but cold. I'm a little surprised. That's all right. I don't mind being surprised. Put you up there. See what these berry bushes are doing. Wow, flowering. Clearly I can have berry bushes right here by my base. Now that is something. So these three are going to be another tin bronze pickaxe, and then a couple of ingots. And then we've got enough copper to make a copper pickaxe and 2 copper ingots. And what I plan to do with those, plan to put together, we'll make a saw, make some shears, so then I can make a bucket, so then we can set up some real farming. Because having vegetables would be nice. That's probably too hot to go in there, no? I guess not. I would have guessed that'd be too hot. This is all going bad, so we're just eating it here. What should I be making out of clay, if anything? I mean, it's always nice to have more pickaxe molds. Shovel and an axe would be good. Of course, I could pound those out on the anvil, but would be good to go get some proper quern stones so we can make a quern. And let's see, what have we got for stones? Basalt will make good for forge. That's not what I want. H, that's what I want. Let's see if I can get my fingers on the right keys. Alright, so that can be made out of... Okay, so most things that can be made out of. Alright. Alright, there's a forge. Hello, baby bunny. Let's check on the state of these. All soft. All right. We're gonna leave you in there. How hot are you? Okay. Well, I was a little early on doing this. That's okay. So we don't have any rocks. So granite, andesite, basalt, peridotite. So we've got granite and peridotite right around here. I was way early. What can I say? I'm excited to get this stuff done. We're at a point where civilization is about to take off for us. Where should we put a farm? I think we've got a lot of holes over here. Well, that's okay. All this is okay here. Yeah, we could put our farm right up there. Clear it out. Certainly be a great place to start. Well, let's make a couple shovels. Let's start at the top. start peeling stuff back. Wow, this thing is making me... Wow. Didn't realize that that increased my hunger rate. So we don't want that just sitting around in our hand for nothing. A little bovine person. Get all this stuff cleaned off because it'll make digging out here nicer. Kind of remove some of the obstacles. I don't think we need to worry about this far, but we'll just pick it up anyway since that's what we're doing. Did I plant a tree? Yeah, I planted a tree there and there. All right. We could replant them as one choice. Wow. It is nice to have an inventory of pickaxes. All right. You looked like you were there, Wolf, but you weren't. Pardon me. I just pushed that just too far. Dang it. Oh well. Better planning next time. Well, I guess you can fit in there now. Didn't want you. Well, how hot do you have to get to? Apparently that's hot enough. Okay. Let's move you and you. I have no great master plan for the area. Wait, why do I have only one? Okay. That's better. I'm not really particular about where these go, but I'd like to not have to move them. And I had not planned on any level where I wanted to put the farm. And I'm realizing as I'm doing this, I have no place to store this stuff. So my plan is working well. No plan. So I think I pulled 2 storage vessels out of the cellar. We still gonna call it a cellar. Yeah, and that one's empty, so we'll put this one to use out here. All right, now I have a plan where I can put things. Of course, I don't need to clear all of this right now, but I get overly ambitious and go too far because I know where I want this all to go. And I'm not looking to do a lot of terraforming here. That is to say, I'm not going to keep bringing this down. This is the level I'm going to let it sit at. And then I will dig down to place the soil and make the channels for the water. Let's see how long this is. All right, if I counted correctly, that's 16. Make that a little less hazardous, maybe. Well, we shall have a saw not too long from now. Perfect. to help myself. I know what I want to do in the future. So I'll try to confine myself to the now. It's actually going to be a pretty reasonably sized first farm. Been very lucky finding the high fertility soil. Then there's the question of, Wolf, how are you going to protect your farm? How are you going to keep critters out? Great question. Hopefully I have a great answer. Guess we'll find out if I do. Oh. Let's see if that copper pickaxe is ready, because I don't need to use a good axe on it, or a better pickaxe on it. While we're here, let's dump this stuff out. Mm-hmm. Okay. That should be all the stones I have. Okay. And this is how I'm going to protect my farm. Stone fencing. We want one more stone. All right, we're probably going to need more stone than that. We've got some berries in here. Shelf life. Yeah, they even have some shelf life left on them. This needs to get pulled back a little bit. I want at least 3 space gap in here to make it difficult for things to jump over my fence. With all the new animals, I have no idea what their leaping distances are, but pre-119 I want 3 space anyways. The wolves could jump 2 already. I imagine we have creatures here that'll jump even farther. And eventually I will want this to be more than 1 height fence. I prefer 2 at minimum, but in the end I like 3 high. And the moose up till this version apparently could jump 3 high, but in the release notes on this one it mentioned that they were taken down to 2 high, if I recall correctly from the release notes. Since this is all that's left here, I'm just going to take this out. I'm going to take this out eventually anyways, because the farm for me must grow, must expand. But I don't know exactly how much we're going to play in this world. It's not, wasn't made as a long-term. That's weird. I don't know where it thinks I rolled the scroll wheel from, but oh, look at that. Well, that's not complete, but it's closer. Those stones should be easy to get. So let's go get some. That's what boulders were made for. All right, well, we're at the end of this episode. We've got the farm on its way to being ready to go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Please consider giving me a like and a subscribe, and I really would enjoy any of your comments. Thank you so much. Goodbye.